Hey, Suki, and actually, Scoopy, I want you to know some things about our chronic illness. And you called it a disease process. I've heard my doctors say that, but I just call it a disease. But I realize it's a disease process. So that's all beside the point. The reason that I'm talking to you now is because I want you to know that when you look at the internet and it tells you all the symptoms, all the side effects, all the things that can happen, A, B, C, D, E, X, and Y, don't do that. Don't stay on the internet because it will freak you out because A, B, C, D won't happen, you know. So you will have gotten upset for nothing. And all that getting upset is going to make X and Y and G happen. So you need to not do that. But there's another reason for me talking to you today. I looked at the internet, 30 years ago? Was it that long? I don't know. And I don't even know if they had an internet back then. But whenever they had an internet, I looked at it and I Googled our disease and it freaked me out. It was like, oh, what? And I just, whoa, no, 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 no. So I knew then that on the spectrum of all the things that could happen, I would be okay. But I know for sure there was no way that I was going to be able to live with X and Y. I just knew that. And that was 30 years ago. So I was in denial for 30 years because, I was not going to have it. I didn't even think about it anymore. I knew, no. Okay, well, what I want you to know is I have learned that with this disease process, things will happen. And you always, I did, wonder, is this it? Is this gonna be my X and Y? Is this how I'm gonna end? Is this the end of the process? The disease process. But time and again, I've learned and seen that things can happen and they can be awful and they can seem like they're gonna be it forever. That's, people get to a certain point and that's just it. And then I've learned that I come back. Whatever X and Y is, they don't last forever. It seems like they might, but they don't. So I don't want you to spend time looking at A, B, and C and, thinking about D and G and R and, just because somebody else experiences J, I can't think of any more letters. Okay, yeah. Just because people experience those things doesn't mean that you will or that I did. Maybe I did. but I have experienced things that have seemed like the end of the process, and then they've gone away. All right, so I'm sure there's something else I would say if I stayed on here, but I've got coffee and an awesome breakfast, so I don't want to stay. All right, but you need to know I love you. Goodbye.